So now we already complete the basic AC parameter. We move to the second step, configure the access device. Okay, right now we inside the Agile controller. Okay, this one will be the Agile controller view. So to see this interface, you need to go to the resource and then select the device inside the device management here. So make sure you already add the device support. Like example, right now I want to add the AC. Okay, this is my AC. I give the name here, my first AC with this IP address. So this IP address will be used by my AC just now when I configure. And right now I want to use my Agile controller to do the radius server. So I'm going to enable this one here. Okay, enable the radius. So the radius key and the real-time accounting interval must always consistent with the AC. Like previously, how we're going to configure the authentication key. Okay, must be same. So when we want to do the device import in batch, so we can actually go to the same interface. You can see the device management over here. So just now we create add. The add over here only allow you to add every single device one by one. The import over here, they allow you to import in batch. So what you need to do, you just download the template you create from here. So you download template, you just put any name from here, the IP address. So after you put everything inside the template, you can use the browse button over here. You click on the browse and upload the template previously that you already modified. Then they can able to do the import in batch. Step number 3. Configuring the authentication user. From the user group, you click on the add button on the top. So normally when you don't configure anything, they only show you the root on the top here. The root, this is by default, they always have. So after you create add, okay, depend on what's the name that you create over here. So previously they already have a guest, but right now if you want to add one more, then we need to give the name of, okay, this one. You just give a name for the employee. Okay, example, second account I create employee. So of course you also can add some of the parameter over here. What's the address, the postcode. Okay, and then click the OK. So once you did that, the employee will appear in under the root. So this is how we create the user group. So now we already have the guest, test, and employee. So we have 3 different groups on this place. So inside the group, you can create a different user account. So this is an example for the employee here. So they click on the employee, they will show you this management interface. So from here, they allow you to set up map account or using a common account. So the common account, what you need to do here, you can just create one user account. What's the user account name and what's the password. So after they're using this account name and the password to log in, what is the name they will get? So they're using, example right now, I'm doing the authentication, I'm using the test to log in with the Huawei 123 password. Then after I successfully log in already, what is the name I will get? So this is the name here. Step number 4, configuring authentication element. Okay, for the schedule. So for this one, we can go to the permission control and change it. So you can see the current location. We go to the policy interface, then followed by the permission control. Try to select the policy element, which is here. And then schedule. So right now, I want to add a schedule for the guest. So for this guest, they only allow for all the clients to connect this guest SSID on the week like this, Monday to Friday. And the start time is on every 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Okay, you can set the time when this SSID is allow them to go online or maybe connected. Then the next one is about the SSID. So we need to add the SSID inside the Agile control here. So this is how we're going to do. Click on the SSID and then click on Add button as the SSID you want to manage by this Agile controller. Then the next one is for the IP address range. So after we create the SSID, the next step is inside this guest SSID, what is the range of the IP address will be used for this guest network. So you have to manually tell them, okay, right now for this guest SSID, if we're going to start the IP from 10.1.11.1 and end the IP in 12.254 here. So they have a two selection from here. You can select either using the IP segment or IP address with a mask. Step number 5, authentication rule. So we still remaining in the same interface, the permission control, but this time we are going to create on the authentication and authorization. So from here, I will select the first one, the rule, authentication rule. I add a new one for the guest network. For the guest, I'm using the access service. Okay, then they'll come out here. So it will tell you right now, right? This guest SSID is belong to the user group called guest. And the account is belong to guest number 1. Okay, if I create a user called guest1 in the guest group, then you can see here they have the location information, access control. The IP range, right? They also have the name over here. So that means when I'm using the guest network, then I will automatically assign to 10.1.11.1 to 10.1.12.254, the range of this IP address. Okay, of course the SSID name is this one, the guest SSID. And the schedule, I'm using a guest also. So remember just now when we configure the schedule, so when the schedule name is called guest, so that that's only allowed to access to this network in from Monday to Friday. The time is 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. So this is how we change the authentication here. Then the follow-up will be the authentication information. So for the authentication, allow what kind of authentication? Okay, you can select all from here, support all. And have some of the advanced setting. So the advanced setting you can using the rule over here to do the deny or permit. Okay, when the account does not exist, so you're going to do what? Permit or deny. Right, then don't forget to click the OK to apply all the rules that you set previously. Then they also have a priority. Okay, who have the highest priority inside the Agile controller over here? So in order to do that, we need to go to the top here, the address priority. So you come out the box like this one. So you just creating the example, the employee have the highest priority. So you just click on this employee name and then move up one level. This one is moved to the top, and this one you move to the bottom one, the last one. All right, this is only one step up. Okay, don't forget to click on OK. Okay, then the next step, the authorization result. So we go to the authorization result there and select the guest network. Okay, the guest, this is the access service. So we can actually configure the AAA or using the ACL to do the filtering here. Okay, so still remember just now when we configure the ACL. So for the guest network, it's not allowed to access to the employee network segment. So I'm going to using this ACL here to control the traffic. Okay, then the last one, the authorization rules. Okay, back again to the place just now. So right now, if I want to change some of the authorization inside my guest network, okay, this is my guest. access user, they belong to this group, and this is the account name. So what I'm going to do here, you can change all the information from this place. Okay, if let's say in the future that you want to change out of the policy, okay, maybe in the next time you want to change certain range for the guest, or maybe you want to rename of the SSID, and of course for the schedule might change. Okay, so just now the configuration is the example for the A02.1x. Now we have some example for the portal. Okay, we have a controller, DHCP, DNS inside the pre-authentication domain. Okay, for the post-authentication domain, same. We have two different types, which is the employee resource and also the guest resource. Okay, here we go. So this is the configuration roadmap. The first one, the setting the basic AC parameter. So the way to setting up the AC parameter here, compare the A02.1x and the portal, they're actually doing the same way. But the difference here, when we configure the security profile, because for the A02.1x, we have to using the WPA2 to do the encryption. So for the portal, they only allow you when using the open security. So this is how we configure over here. We make both employee and the guest using the open here. So the next one, we do the same thing like the previous one, how we configure the radius server. So we go into the authentication scheme to change the authentication mode right to the radius, and same to the accounting. And here is the template. So you can see the configuration over here will be same as the A02.1x. So this is the way how we configure the radius server template. So point to the correct IP address, this server IP address, and remember what's the port number that you're going to appear. Of course, for the cipher key. And then don't forget to use the command undo radius server username, the domain include. And the last one, the radius server authorized from this IP address. And of course, I only authorize when the share key is using the admin 123, admin at 123. Then the next one, create a domain account inside the AAA. So this Huawei domain, we're going to use the authentication scheme and the accounting scheme, Huawei. Of course, the radio server is Huawei. Then the only thing different when you're trying to compare with the A02.1x is we have to configure the URL template. So over here, we have to give one of the visible link to the client when they try to connect to the SSID, and the next URL link they can able to see from their browser. So you give using the command URL followed by HTTP column / with the IP address, and this is the port number / with ported. Then the next one. So this link will appear to which SSID. You have to name that. So we're using the URL dash parameter space SSID space the SSID that you create. Like example right now, I want to using this portal authentication for my guest, and the guest SSID are using guest also. So what I'm going to configure here, I'm using the URL parameter SSID guest. Okay, so this is the way how we configure that. And the next one is for the web authentication server. So right now we give a name for this authentication server. So for this web authentication, you can actually point to the another server, but you have to give the correct IP address. So you need to tell them that when I'm doing the web redirect, this IP we're going to redirect to where? So this is my server IP. Okay, this one you're going to point to the Agile controller. Okay, what is the port number? And what is your share key? Over here, I'm using the admin at 123. So don't forget about the template. So this template you can actually bind back to just now the template we create. So just now the URL template. So we create is going to bind with the guest SSID or maybe the employee. next one, you create a porter profile. So I use the command porter access profile, okay, followed with the name. So I'm going to bind the web authentication server previously that we configure, bind into here. Okay, web authentication server Huawei, and then followed by layer 3, because you have to tell them right now you're actually using the layer 3 to connect your current AC to the server. And the next one here is configure the authentication profile. So this one will be same as the previous one. So we need to configure the authentication profile. So tell them right now this authentication is using the what scheme. So the scheme is using the Huawei. The server is the Huawei also. Then the next one, the porter access profile, I will use Huawei. And the last one, don't forget to create the VIP profile. So this VIP profile, right, after we create already, then you need to tell them, right, this VIP profile, you're using what kind of authentication mode. Like example, right now I'm going to using a Huawei authentication. Okay, and this one is same to the employee. So this is configured the pre-authentication domain. So as you can see, they create the same ACL as the previous one, what we did before. So configure the rule 1, 3, 5, 7. So the first 1, 3, and 5, right, is the permit. So for all those destination when going to the 10.254.1.100.101 or .200 is allowed. The rest of IP you're going to deny. So all those rules, right, later on we're going to bind into the free rule template over here. And the last one, authentication profile name Huawei, we bind the free rule inside here. Then don't forget to create the ACL, right, to do the filtering in between the employee and also the guest. It is what we need to do that. So the first one is for the guest. So the guest is not allowed to access to the employee network, and this one is happening to the employee also. They have no right to access to the employee network or the guest. So the second step here is configure the access device. Over here, we do the same thing. We register our AC into the Agile controller. So give the name of your AC and what's the IP address of your AC. Then the next one, we're going to enable the porter authentication.